Hello, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I'm here with my friend and colleague, Ms. Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and this is my grandbaby. I am here with Miss Harmony, and we're here to have a wonderful discussion about how to do business better. So, welcome to the show. Fran, what do you have for us today?
So I was listening to a podcast yesterday or the day before, and I can't remember who it was because I was doing so many different listenings, but this thought stuck out to me. The reference was made to identify your identity determines your behaviors. Your identity determines your behavior. So I am, therefore I do. And if we understood our identity or embraced our identity, we would do different things. We would do who we are. So let me just say this. So the gentleman in the podcast said, I am a writer. And so what do writers do? Writers write. So for a long time, he didn't identify as a writer. And so he wasn't writing. And then I thought about, oh, okay, I am a writer. I write. So if I have to embrace the identity for me to have the results of that.
I am, therefore I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I was like, well, that is a really novel way of talking about that, because if I am, your behavior, your trajectory is going to follow whatever you decided who you were going to be. And Mark talks about this. He always talks about finding out who you will be.
Mm-hmm.
See, whatever follows I am, you will find you. Your life lived is a declaration of who you are. So the question that drives it all is, who do you want to be? Yes. So if I say, if I am, I have this desire to write,
Uh-huh.
I have that desire, but until I decide, you know what, I'm a writer. Once I make that declaration that I am a writer, now all of a sudden, now I'm sitting down, I'm writing in the morning. I'm making room on the calendar to do writing, finding time to writing my content for blogs or whatever. I write because I'm a writer. I was like, wow.
I am who I say I am.
Right. I am who I say I am. And so I am a writer. I am a teacher. I am whatever that is, the behavior follows. Writers write. Healthy people choose, I am healthy. So when we declare I am healthy, you start making healthier choices. You start making, doing healthy activities because you said, I am healthy. I am whatever it is. And then like Mark says, it will, the path begins to open up, because if I say I am wealthy, now I'm having thoughts, I think like wealthy people think.
Uh-huh.
What does wealthy people do? Where do they hang out? What is their MO? What do they read? What do they study? I'm an astronaut. Okay. I should be having something about NASA somewhere in my readings or on my podcast or whatever I'm interested in.
Okay.
If I'm in a if I am a physicist, your activities throughout the day or your activities show up in the thing that you say you are.
Mm-hmm.
A drummer. What are we going to find in the backpack of a drummer?
Oh my goodness. You're going to find those sticks. You're going to find the practice pad. You're going to find the music. You Yes, I have a drummer in the family.
Right. So whatever you are, and sometimes people say they don't know who they are, right? They
Mm-hmm.
don't know who they are, but evidence of who they are is in their backpack, it, surrounding them, even though they may have not consciously decided who they are. And Mark says, here's what people need to understand, however. The universe will respond to what you declare with your opportunity to choose effectively and to better become that which you desire. I'm going to say that again. The universe will respond to what you declare with your opportunity to choose effectively and to better become that which you desire. What often feels like opposition is actually opportunity.
Mm. Wow. That which feels like opposition is actually opportunity.
Opportunity. Mark has another comment. He says, I am loving. That declaration will invite people and circumstances where your traditional response may not be loving.
Mhm.
It is now your opportunity. It is now your opportunity in response to your declaration. If I say I am loving, you're going to get an opportunity to test the love. And it's okay. I am wait, I am, therefore I do. I said, okay. I was like, oh, so I am a swimmer. That means I go swimming. I have the tools, the equipment, all the
Mm-hmm.
paraphernalia that goes with swimming. It's evident around me. There are some people who say one thing, but they are doing something else. And you say you're doing this, but your actions and your behaviors are not lining up with your declaration of who you say you were.
And that is confusing to your audience.
Yes.
Okay. Like this pillow, which
Right.
is mirrored.
So for instance, if we at BizChicks started talking about baking cakes and stuff, we say BizChicks, not baking chicks. We are BizChicks. So we're going to talk about business, anything that has anything to do with business, mentally, physically,
Mm-hmm.
financially, relationship wise, anything that has something to do with business, we're going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so today's conversation is that kind of conversation. I declared, and if I'm going to be a YouTuber,
Mm-hmm.
or if I want to be a YouTuber, I need to own the identity. So because then I'm a YouTuber. So now when you even say that, the molecules in your body are saying, oh, we're YouTubers. So how do we do that? And you
Mm-hmm.
start making uh, moves for building your YouTube
In that
channel.
direction. Mm-hmm.
It gives you direction because you just decided, but it has to be a decision and it has to be owned. You have to own it. So a lot of times people don't own it. They're just like, oh, I want to be a this or that. But until you decide on that identity, it'll be a little difficult because you're wishy-washy we could be wishy-washy. Oh, I'd like to cook one day is not, I'm a chef. That's two
Yeah.
different. you haven't made up your mind that you're a chef.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to cook, oh, I like to cook, I like to dabble in the kitchen, is not I'm a chef.
Mm-hmm.
When you are a chef, you now do stuff like you are very particular about your knives. You are particular about ingredients and how some people are, how the food is presented or what have you, right? It is, it takes on a different connotation when you declare versus I want to be. You want a doctor in your life that says, I'm a doctor. You don't want one,
Absolutely.
you don't want one. Well,
Maybe.
I wanted to be a doctor one day. And oh no, okay, we need somebody else to fix this problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
you want someone who has declared their being
Mm-hmm.
in any walk of life. I'm not confident in certain things. Um, Hairdressers. I'm a hairdresser. Okay. Oh, I want to be a hairdresser. I like, braiding hair and stuff. I need you to know it and own it. Own the identity.
Mm.
Mark
Okay.
says, intention is the foundation of your life. If you are wanting, you will simply get more of the wanting. Once you make the declaration without apology, you are harnessing your full power with the opportunity to step into that role. Mark, that is so succinct. That's it. Once you make the declaration without apology,
Uh-huh.
I am a writer.
There you go.
I'm not apologizing for it. Now I start moving toward that, and I'm writing, and I'm enjoying the process. I've embraced it. That's my genius, and I'm embracing it. That's my genius, and that's what I do.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
And I did.
So that's my genius. I'm like, okay. I am a real estate broker.
I am a teacher.
Right. And now I have the tools. The tools are there to back that up.
And you're pursuing information about what it is you want to do
Right.
and
Constantly.
accumulating experience and expertise.
Right. You are always studying in the area of your declaration. You are always getting better. You are learning everything having to do with that. You don't see people doing two different, I mean, not, you can have two different focuses, but whatever they've declared and they do without apology, they're good at it. Like we use the cookie analogy. I bake the best cookies in the world. I am a baker. And there's some people who, I don't do cake and I don't do pie. I do cookies. They have owned that identity, and because they own that identity, those cookies are excellent. And you notice they focus on that one thing. They don't focus on several different things. They're not all over the map. They have concentrated on the one thing and making it really, really good. Even though they may have offshoots from the one thing is the thing that they're really known for and they're great at. Right. Yeah. And so I was thinking about that. That was my thought for this Monday. I was like, that's the thought for today.
Be who you say you are. Be what you say you are.
and embrace that identity and move out. Like again, Mark's comment that the declaration will invite, or intention is the foundation. Once you make the declaration, make the declaration without apology, and then step into the role. I am, therefore I do. I'm going to put that up. Where am I going to put that? I am, therefore I do. Who are you? Who are you? I am, therefore I do. Who are you? And people are living out the real you is showing up. They may, sometimes people may be saying, well, I'm this, or I'm an influencer, or I'm doing this, but the real them always shows up, because in the activities they may have mislabeled their who they are based on their activities. Having acted professionally for many years, one of the things I coach actors for is their auditions is their introduction. I am versus my name is. I am versus my name is. One has power, the other one does not. I am is a very, very powerful statement. My name is. You're just in the general pile when you say my name is. But if you say I am, you can feel the power in saying I am. So
it does feel different.
It really does. Practice saying I am. Even if you say I am Francine Gregory, that's a different power than my name. Yeah, my name is like, it's just kind of ooh. But I am. Thank you, Mark. Mark always brings these
revelations, doesn't he?
And revelations, because he is a life strategist. He studies this, right? And so when I was listening to that little podcast, and that was just one little thought. Wait a minute. Embrace my identity. I am. Okay. I'm a writer, so I write. I'm healthy, so I choose healthy options. The I am statement is a very, very powerful statement. I see Mark and I are on the same wavelength today. I am are the two most powerful words that can be uttered. Again, whatever follows those words will find you. I am blank. So, that is our that's all I had for today. That was my thought on this coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations today. I am. Therefore, I do
what it says I am. I can do what it says I can do.
Right.
I can have what it says I can have.
But you have to embrace the identity. Nobody can say I am for you. They can say she is or he is, but okay. But if you don't own the I am first, them saying she is or whatever, they're writing your story. They're telling they're telling your story. They're not you. I am is you telling your story. So
don't do that.
I am versus my name, and then I am are two words that are most powerful. Again, embrace your identity and then step into the role and go for it. It doesn't mean that you won't make mistakes. It doesn't mean that you won't have some challenges. It just means that you are on a sure footing now. I am. Now go do. Go do who you are. You know, we always talk about do you, boo, but you need to identify who you are before you can do you.
Yes. And I think that's the whole objective of telling people to do you. Go get somewhere, sit down, and figure out who you are, and then do you. Don't be afraid to be who you are.
Find out who you are, declare who you are, and do who you are. Define, declare, and do. Ooh, I like that. That might be a book. Define, declare, and do. Define who you are. Um, Declare it. I am, fill in a blank, like Mark said. Now go do it. It's Mark. It is very empowering once you decided who you are to go do it. Yeah, there are going to be extra challenges that might come down the road, but you've already. I am victorious. So now you act victorious, and the mindset is a one of victory just because you said I am. That is all I have. And so today is first Monday, the first Monday in August. And we're going to be at Seasons 52 this evening in Sacramento, California. We have a guest speaker coming in all the way from New York City live. And so you all will be able to tune in live at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. TJ, Terry Johnson Online, marketing and branding strategist and content marketing strategist. And she's going to be on with us tonight. So if you are here in person, come on over to Seasons 52 for the gathering in person, and join us. You can join us by showing up at the door. You can go to Eventbrite, or you should be getting a text message if you're on our mailing list. And if you're not on our mailing list, then you can join our mailing list by going to bizchicks.net. Or you can go text biz to 33777 and join in. Hey, Dr. Tachi, determine who you are, decide who you are. Wait. Declare who you are, decide, declare, and do. Decide who you are, declare who you are. Now go do you. So we have, there's 3 of you that I can tell now for. Tell us either in the chat of who you are, what it is that you do, decide, declare, do. Thank you, Terry. Who are you? Tell us who you are and how you serve and whatever it is that you do. And we'll read it off here since we'll read it off because we always like on the first Monday to introduce you to our audience. So we have Mark Ward. Mark, put in there what it is you do, and we'll put that up. Dr. Tachi, put that in there and tell us what you do. Whoever else is here, we want to promote you. Now, you know this is going all over the world, so you got opportunities. Opportunities abound. Terry, anything else you'd like to add while we're waiting?
I just want to remind everybody that we'll be starting at, is it 5:30?
Yes.
And that our guest will be on at 6.
Yes.
And we look forward to hearing from her. So if you're looking for an opportunity to ask questions and interact with people who are like-minded, meet us this evening at Seasons 52 at the Arden Fair Mall.
Yes.
I look forward to hearing from you.
We're going to network.
Share what it is you do and how you serve.
So we're going to network, we're going to connect, we're going to share, we're going to grow together. And Mark says he is a provocateur. I ask the questions that invite people to go deeper to see the power and possibility in every circumstance. And I am a life strategist helping people define success and working with them to create the strategies that ensure that they achieve them. And Dr. Tachi says, I can't wait to see this evening. Yes. And we have people for you. This is so fun that we are able to share our networking event just because of technology. You know, we couldn't have done this 10 years ago. We was flying places and meeting up, and now we can bring people in from the East Coast. So Dr. Tachi was on last month, and it was so good. And this month we have Terry Johnson. Oh, you know what? I created a little flyer for this. I'm trying to find out where did I. Oh, but I did create a flyer for it. So Terry Johnson online, she will be joining us. And so we look forward to seeing you. Man, I love Mondays. I love working in being able to share tidbits and things to help people take the hassle out of their hustle. That's why we're here. And thank you all for tuning in, because you all could have been someplace else. But she's popped by our little podcast. I'm going to call everything a podcast now, whether it's video or audio, it's a podcast. It's a small cast, like a pod. Okay. Anyway, this is good. Mark, thank you for bringing in the wisdom. Join BizChicks, text Biz to 33777. We got room for everybody. And we want to share you with the world. That is the whole operation. Everybody bringing in tips, because everybody having an opportunity to share into, and we'll be bringing you on stage and bringing you to present. It's a good opportunity. We want to give back, and this is how we do it, sharing you with the world. Terry?
We want to thank you for stopping by. We hope to see you this evening at Seasons 52. If not, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We'll be talking with Terry Johnson online about social media strategies. Oh, no, you got to get over here to say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, and we'll see you soon. Everyone, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Right. So